John Kennedy has been elected President of the United States.
I need to show a strong record on civil rights from the start.
Maybe they might listen to a Southerner who's on our side.
What makes you think he's on our side?
Well, those Kennedys must really hate you. Those Harvard boys not going to tell us how to run the state of Georgia.
You're going to lose the support of the people who've always had your back.
This train is leaving the station. You can hop on it with me and try to slow the damn thing down. If I'm gonna make a run in 68, I'm gonna need people like me. Shut the door.
How could anybody not like him?
Heartland Film Festival starts, and it's LBJ opening the festival. Also, we have, of course, the director, producer, Rob Reiner is here. Now, for those of us who are boomers, we remember you going way
back.
Way back.
Yes.
Meathead.
Yes, and you're only the third person to call me that today, so you can feel honored.
Because some people don't remember?
No, they do. They do. I mean, people.
Well, it's on
still,
MeTV.
Yeah, it's on television all the time, and people remember it. Yes.
Yeah. And you went on from that, being in our living rooms, to being on the big screen and being in charge of the production in Castle Rock Films. Making that leap, was it what you always dreamed of doing?
Well, it's what I even did before All in the Family. Okay. When I was 19 years old, and I was at UCLA, I started my own improvisation group, and I was acting in it and directing it, and so that's something I was always interested in doing.
Okay. LBJ,
yes.
Just saw it. Wow.
Yeah.
And I remember I was young. I actually was young at one point. I remember things happening. I remember my mother was in love with Kennedy.
Kennedy. Everybody was in love with Kennedy.
And that is reflected in the movie.
Everybody
and how frustrated he was.
Yes, he thought, I'll never the people will never love me the way they love Kennedy. And what we try to do with the film is look at that very small sliver of time from Dallas and Dealey Plaza and the assassination, and Johnson having to assume the presidency and feeling the burden of taking on the presidency and feeling like the country will never love him the way they loved Kennedy.
And where did you get the background for that? How do you know that these are the things he said?
Because fortunately, there's a lot of audio tape of Lyndon Johnson, and you can hear. I mean, for instance, there's a scene in the movie where he orders pants from his tailor. And that's taken directly out of a conversation that was recorded in the Oval Office. The job of the filmmaker is to make something that people can connect with, that they can relate to, that can be entertained by. Whatever other things they get from it is a byproduct. You don't set out to say, I'm going to teach people this, or it's that old thing, you want to send a message, get Western Union. Although young people today, they don't know what the hell I just said. They don't know what Western Union is. They don't know anything. But I mean, that if you want to send a message, text
It
somebody.
doesn't have the same.
Yeah, I know.
No,
I know.
it's just not the same ring to it. Have a wonderful time at the festival.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure to speak with you again.
Yes.
And continue to do all these wonderful movies. Don't retire. Be like your father. Don't retire.
I'm going to keep going until they tell me I can't do it anymore.